Okay, y'all. Let's try this again. Welcome in. Let me make sure that I am live on here. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I think I am live. Yes, I am live. I thought I was recording. Okay. Okay, y'all. Hey everybody, welcome in. This is Sipping with Sheer Magic. Thank y'all for joining me. Come on in the live. Me and my special guest. I am Vicky. We are back for episode 3 of Stuck. We are on Single Island and just talking about our. I am Vicky. Oh, we are back for episode 3. Okay, well let's turn that down. Um, I need to record all my bloopers that I do for YouTube and put them all in one video. But we're back with episode 3 of Stuck. We're on Single Island and just talking about our experiences and different things with being, in the dating scene and different things and stuff like that. And so we have a whole new episode coming on tonight for you guys. So I hope you guys come and join us, chime in, drop your comments in the, just drop your comments and what you think, or, have you experienced a lot of different things and stuff too. So before I bring my special guest on, let me know what you are sipping on. I got me some vodka and some ginger ale. Not doing a whole bunch of sweets in my liquor, just trying to do something different. I don't know. So we're going to see how that works. But before I continue, let me bring my guest up. Hey, Vicky.
Hello, beautiful.
How are you?
Sister, how are you?
I am doing good after I figured out how to push our live.
It's okay. It's okay.
I was sitting up there like, okay, wait a minute, I'm gonna get this together. I'm gonna get it going. And so yeah, I'm like, I'll figure it out.
Yes, we will. We will figure this out. Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Click on the banner. Okay, so I'm gonna do this, and I still want to. I don't want to do that one. I want to show our names on there, but I thought the banner would just kind of be going across. I don't know. I'm still learning StreamYard, so we'll leave it right there for right now because we know who we are. But what are you sipping on, sis? What you got?
Listen, I saw this at the store. It's Sutter. I don't know. Hold on, Sutter Home. Sweet red. I used to drink this with a friend of mine. Me and her used to drink that a lot. So I seen that's like I was feeling nostalgic,
Yeah.
Let me check it out. It's been a minute.
I like that though. I love red wines. I think they're real good. Let's do our cheers.
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 The new things, new beginnings in 2024. All new everything.
Yes. Let me put my glass up. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
How was your day yesterday?
I haven't had this in about maybe 10 years.
Oh, really? It's been that long?
No, I wouldn't say 10. I take that back. Maybe 5.
How does it taste to you though?
Same.
Okay.
It's good. It's gonna do what I needed to do.
Right. Hi, Adventures in Roxanne. Thanks for joining us. How are you? She said it's gonna do what it's gonna do. There aren't too many drinks that I haven't had in a long time, but when I do drink, whatever I drink and different things like that. Like the other day, like I'm so on light. I can do dark and I can do light. I can mix them up or switch them and everything. So like different taste. But for the past, I don't know how many years, I've been just going to, that's good to hear. I've been just doing light. I've been doing like vodkas or gins or Ciroc or 1800 or, just the light, vodkas and stuff. So the other day I wound up having the Seagram 7, was it dark honey? I think it was Seagram 7 dark honey. It was really good. It was really smooth. And of course I still mixed it with the ginger ale. And so then we wound up going to my brothers and stuff for the holiday. And I was just like, okay. I was like, they wound up tasting this stuff and they enjoyed it. So I was like, good. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. I was like, it was something different,
Yeah.
So yes, definitely. So I'm like, I'll switch it up every once in a while to do something different.
Me too, because I'm a tequila vodka girl for sure.
Yeah.
Wine, I used to do like wine like early on, but now I didn't kind of, like you said, I don't want all that sugar, that extraness. So I normally do like a green tea shot, or my Don Julio, my tequila, shots
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
so again, I'm excited about this episode. People
But
been hitting me up behind the scenes, talking about their situations, and have questions and different things like that. And they want to be a part of the show. We want you guys to be a part of the show. But like I told them right now, let us build our foundation, and then we can add that extra, conversation, but please give us your questions. If you have anything you want us to talk about, let us know. And we don't have to use your name. We're just, look, we'll be out there for you.
Right, absolutely.
We'll take one for the team.
And also, I had the same thing. Like, people was talking to me about different things and stuff, and they was like, "Y'all's episode was good," and they was talking about questions, and they was like, "How dare that dude do this to you?" and this, that, and stuff. And so it was like cracking me up and everything. And I'm like, but I like the fact that we can share our experiences, and we're not just putting this on the other person. We're actually taking accountability. So episode 1 was just us introducing the fact that we are
taking accountability.
So we did accountability. Was it the second one? I think the first one was we was just coming in on the dating scene. Like, because we was on dating apps and different things like that. And so the second one was taking accountability for us, for the things that we've done in the relationship. And so tonight's episode, we are going to be talking about help. We're stuck on single island, and what deal or no deal. What are your non-negotiables? Like, I should have brought my cards up here.
Look, I got my cards already. Listen, deal or no deal, baby. What's in your deck? I ain't no tarot card reader, but what's in your deck? What you got?
What you got?
What you got?
I was gonna grab my cards and stuff too. That's what I should have grabbed them.
So what's in your hand? And to give an update, because I know people kind of, I left on a cliffhanger a little bit from the guy that kind of lied about some stuff. And
thanks for joining us.
Yes, thanks everybody for tuning in. Share, like, please share and like for sure.
Yes.
So for the update on that is that the chapter has been closed.
Okay.
I said my piece. I didn't do a hoorah or anything like that. Strawberry didn't show up or anything. Vicky, I got out of my emotions, and it was kind of like a one-sided conversation. Since he wouldn't call me back or text me back or have that conversation to communicate. So I sent him a nice little email, and I shared that email with you, what I said to him, and basically telling him, thank you for the lesson. Thank you for the lesson. And I close this door. I wish you well, because what you did was not right. It was unnecessary and childish. You lied about your age, and you lied about your marital status. That was wrong. You did that for quite some time. So I let him know that I know, and wish him well. And he's going to have to answer for his indiscretions and things like that. So moving on to a new year. Listen, I'm ready to see what's gonna, be next. You didn't stop anything. Like I said, I'm gonna be honest. He was a mirror for me. I got to see some sides of me that I needed to see. I did some atonement in that. I took full accountability for my part in that nonsense. But I mean,
right.
And I'm just gonna say this: when your intuition speaks to you, listen. And I didn't go deep into it or anything, because something kept saying like, So that door is closed. I'm excited about what God is about to do. And right now, I'm finna just enjoy living my life like I've been doing.
Yeah, exactly. Adventures with Roxanne said it's a new year and going to be a new me for new travel. I know that's right.
Yes,
absolutely. Yeah,
I'm creating the lifestyle that I want. That's exactly where I'm at.
Yeah, and I'm not a person. I don't do New Year's resolutions
Me neither.
because I used to before, and like 4 or 5 days in, it's broke. It's like, why wait till the new year to get your shit together? Get
Yeah.
it 26, 27, 28. If you know this is what you want to do, it doesn't have to be going into the new year. You can
Yeah.
start because you're ready to get out of that and go into something new. And
Yeah.
so I knew that, just with my 2023, I really can't say it's been a bad year. It's been a lesson. There's been
Yeah.
lessons learned,
Yeah.
because I always believe that God put people in your life to teach you something, and they're only either
Yeah.
they're temporary or you're praying to hold on to them, and they was only meant to stay for a little bit,
Yeah.
and you wonder why you having all these issues and stuff. But I can't really say that my 2023 was a bad year.
Me
I
either.
just learned a lot of different things. I've
Yeah.
seen people in so many different ways. I learned from, I don't know, just not even just in relationships, but with people within their cell, just leave them where they are. Like
Yeah.
I'm not going to explain nothing to you. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm
Mhm.
gonna look at you and I'm gonna give you the straight face. I don't have the energy for it, and I'm not going to build the energy for it. And it's not to say that in a negative way. It's just to say that we waste so much energy on negative stuff and bad stuff. We have
Yeah.
to take that energy and put it towards good things and what we're going to predict in 24, and different things and stuff like that. And I'm 52 and I've been in my job for 27 years. I
Okay.
don't want to be at my job cutting hair at 70, 72 years old. I need to be worried about retirement, my
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
plan B, what I need to
Mhm.
do next.
Yeah.
I don't have time for all that extra stuff, and it just takes a whole nother level on where you go within your life and everything. And a friend of mine, we was talking the other day and stuff, and he said, "Keep, I can't believe you still single. Like, you such a cool person, you down to earth, and you
Yeah.
this and that and stuff." I said, "Yeah, but you can't keep giving yourself to people and you're not getting anything back.
Yeah.
I'm not perfect by any means, but at the same time, I want that the guy that God has for me. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit up here and just be like, well, I'm getting older. I'm just gonna deal with him. I'm
Mhm.
okay. No, I didn't come this what who was that said and I don't even sound like her. Kim Kardashian. I didn't come this far just to come this far. One thing about that, I do like when she said that, because I'm like, I done came a long ways and I'm not about to just, you know,
Well, yeah, I totally understand that. Same. This year, beginning of the year, God spoke access and acceptance for me. That was
mhm,
mindset, and He showed me both of those things in a various different ways. And
mhm.
I love the lessons. Uh, I enjoy them, and now I'm
Yeah,
sitting here like, you know what? I did that.
yeah,
Did that. I faced my past, you know.
yeah.
I did that. And so now what I've been doing, as I was sharing with you behind the scenes, I went and
Mhm.
got, my little spa pedicure or whatever. Someone
Yeah,
blessed me on yesterday. So I took that to bless myself and I've been doing a lot of self-care,
yeah.
working on my meditation, working on my mindset, speaking
Mhm,
positivity over my life and over everybody that I'm connected to, speaking
mhm.
life and enjoying life and staying in a moment, because that
Yeah.
used to be a big thing for me. I'm a one of those people who overthinks, so
Me too.
I'm in
Yeah.
January thinking about April and May.
Mhm,
Now I'm learning to release all of that a little bit and just stay right here, stay
mhm.
right in the moment, enjoy the moment, do self-care, self-love, and give out the love that I'm seeking. So
Yeah, because that can drive you crazy. I go to bed a lot of times and I'm thinking about what's gonna happen in February. Like, girl, we ain't
yeah,
got to January yet. What is you tripping off that for? Like, we ain't doing that. I'm
I'm
always an overthinker, but I'm always a person to like to think ahead and not, okay, if this doesn't happen, what happens? What's my plan B? You know what I'm saying? So I do think ahead, but at the
yeah,
same time, I
yeah,
have a plan B set for if X, Y, and Z,
yeah,
don't happen and stuff. And one thing that I am working on in 2024, and I've been praying about this, is don't get upset about the things that I can't control this out of my hands. Because I get so upset when there's things go this way or that way. And it's like, if it is out of your control, you can't do anything about
mm-mm,
it. You have to
mm-mm.
just let it go, release it, let God handle it.
That's
And
it.
so that's a thing that I've been working on as well. And speaking of self care, when you was talking about that, um, I had took my nails off, and I love getting my nails done because as long as I was younger, and I remember I've been a nail biter. So when I wound up going to get my nails done and stuff, it was like I always kept them on because it
Mm-hmm.
kept me from biting my nails.
Okay.
And so I'll take them off sometime to let my nail beds breathe and different things like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Right.
But I don't like the way it looks because that's still not me. And I like
Right.
style them and polish them and different things like that. So the other
Mm-hmm.
day I went and I wound up getting my nails done. I got a pedicure, just
Okay.
for me time. And I was recording a couple of it because I was doing Vlogmas. But
Yeah.
then I told them, I said, okay, y'all, I gotta go because I'm about to relax. I put that phone down and I just sat there and relaxed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we talked about that too, as far as candles, because you have your candle.
Yes.
And
Yes.
what scent do you have? I got my candle going too.
Actually, I made. Let's see. Let's see. I made my candle. My daughter came in town for her birthday. Her girlfriend and my son came in town, and she surprised her to do a candle making class. And
Uh-huh.
I choose my own scent, and so this candle that I created is for my new love story. Let's see. For my
Mm-hmm.
new love story. But if you go on my Facebook page, that is
Yeah.
the candle that's on my Facebook cover. What's the banner? That
Yeah.
candle's on there. So I created my own love right here, and I got it burning. So I'm ready.
I
Um,
love
yeah,
it.
yeah.
You know. And I bought this one. I go to Bath and Beyond and get this is a mahogany vanilla.
Okay.
The words over there. But when I tell you this smells so good,
Yeah.
I had when I wound up going into the store, they had a candle burning, and I said, "What is that scent?" And she told me, and I said, "I want that one." I was
Yeah.
like, "I gotta have it," because self care and taking care of yourself and different things
Hmm.
like that is really important. Like you said, and just making sure that we're good.
Yeah.
And
This is the company. It's Malibu Apothecary. Apothecaray.
mhm.
It's a candle making class. You go in there, and it was really nice. And you put your own scent together. So
That's
I have like a little
good.
barcode. So when this candle go low,
Uh-huh.
I can just reorder my own candle that I made, and then I can
Mhm.
turn it into some other things as well. So that was a neat idea that we all got to make our own candles. That was kind of cute, and I
Good.
couldn't wait to burn my candle. So yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
I
my
would like
good,
to.
my eternal flame is going.
Mhm. Mhm. Right. I'm gonna check into something like that around here because I'm sure they have something like that in
Yeah,
Kansas
I'm quite
City.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were
On
surprised, and
candles.
it was really nice. Thank you, Kai. That was
Mhm.
a nice gesture of expecting that, and that was really nice.
Right. Something
Let's let's
cool.
let's get on our
Yeah,
topic. I'm
get
ready.
to the
Let's do this.
topic. I am ready. So, what? Okay, so before we get to the questions, we'll do the questions, and then everybody who's ever on can drop in the comments. But what are your non-negotiables for a relationship?
We talked about this weeks ago, and I've been contemplating. I'm an overthinker, right? So I'm sitting here like, what is my non-negotiables? Because
Mhm.
I'll be 52 in a couple of days, right? So my non-negotiables at 52 ain't the same ones at 2021,
Yeah,
right? Or 30, or even probably 5 years ago, to be honest.
yeah.
Number
Because
one,
they
I know
change.
for
They
sure.
change. Yeah.
Cigarette smoke.
Can do.
Can't do
Mhm.
it. The way
Yeah.
my sensitivity is set up, my allergies and sinuses, we can't. I mean, that's
Yeah.
just not gonna work out for me. And my other one is little infants, babies, and kiddos like
Mhm.
under 10, 15. I'm gonna say under 10, 15.
Okay.
We're not dating. If you got little
Mhm.
ones like that, because the lifestyle that I have, I don't have any grandkids. I have a granddog. So
Mhm.
you're gonna need to go to PTAs, school dances, performances, and you're gonna have to be very involved actively. And I'm gonna probably want to drink wine.
Mhm.
I don't want to do those things.
Mhm.
So having kiddos under that age, cigarette smoking, no.
Mhm.
My non-negotiable is you have to be a believer.
Mhm.
Now, I'm not saying you got to go be under four walls every Sunday or deacon and all of
Mhm.
that, but you have to be a believer of Christ.
Mhm.
You have to, because that's what I believe, and that's where my morals and values and integrity comes and lies. That's my blueprint, my map. So I need you to be a believer. I'm not saying you got to believe on the same level as me, but long as you believe that Jesus Christ
Right.
is real,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we there. Yeah.
Yeah. So none to go, and you have to be an active body. I'm an
Mm-hmm.
active person into the gym. I don't
Mm-hmm.
need you looking like the Rock, but we're not going to sit here and not do something. We have to be active in some form, fashion, or something. We got
Right.
to do something
Yeah.
because I
Absolutely.
mean that's a lifestyle for me. It's not just
Mm-hmm.
to lose weight, but that is who I am as an individual. I'm not saying we
Mm-hmm.
can't have carbs, we can't have sugar, we can't. I'm not saying that, but you're gonna have to be active.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to know where the gym is located. Have you been
Mm-hmm.
inside? Are you working out at your house? Do you have some weights at your? You're gonna have to have some type of activity going on. You
Right.
want to go for a walk. You know, we can eat the zoom zooms and wham whams. We can Netflix and chill with the
Mm-hmm.
Cheetos and all that. But we need to be active as well. So those are mine.
Mm-hmm.
Those are
And
mine.
those aren't bad at all, though, because that's
Yeah.
what you're into and that's what you enjoy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I would say mine's are I'm 52. I love older men. I have dated some younger men, but I know it's going to be hard to find a guy that don't have kids. It may be out there, and I'm not saying
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
impossible, but I don't mind a guy having kids. I just want them to be respectful. I want
Mm-hmm.
them to have some kind of respect, or I don't know what the word. Just be
So
respectable,
boundaries.
yeah, some
Boundaries.
boundaries and different things
Yeah.
like that and stuff, because I don't ever expect to go into a relationship and expect nobody's kids to call me their mama or take
Right.
over or do this and do that or whatever, whatever. But it's
You
just
gotta-
certain things that when you come in a relationship, or when you join homes where you're visiting and different things like that.
yeah.
So I don't mind a kid because I always wanted to have a family anyway. And so a lot of guys that I dated did have kids, and I didn't have no problem with that. So I felt like it was part of
Yeah.
my family and me build my family. But one thing that you have to have something. You have to have something, a car, your own place.
Yeah.
I don't want to be picking you up. I don't want to be spending the night in hotels, or we got to sneak and do. I did all those things when I was younger.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just feel like as hard as I work and the things that I
Yeah.
have, God bless me with, I want you
Mhm.
to have something, you know. And I say that because I, was on the dating sites and different things and stuff like that. And some of the guys live with people, and you know, it was just like that doesn't turn me on. That's not attractive to me, And,
Well,
I'll go on.
I mean, I understand that, but the only reason why I didn't really say anything like that because I was in a transition where I was living
Right?
with other people. I
Yeah.
reset my life.
Hmm.
So we got to have some backstory. You can't just be living with your cousin Ray Ray just because
Right.
Ray Ray been helping you whatever. I need you.
Right.
It has to be a backstory or something is going on because life happens. So
Hmm.
I can't sit here dismiss you because you're that. We gotta have a story though. We gotta have a story.
Right. And life does happen. I mean,
Yeah,
anything can happen to any of us. Like,
yeah,
it's the way the economy and everything is set up, it's like anything can happen to any of us. So
yeah,
I do know that life happens, but if life happens and you go and stay with somebody and you're going to say, hey, I just want to get back on my feet because this
yeah,
happened, whatever, whatever. And it's 3 months later, then you done moved out, got your own place, whatever,
yeah,
whatever. But if 2, 3, 4 years
yeah.
in and you still ain't got your own place, two,
I've got
three,
a
four
problem.
years in and you don't
Yeah,
have this, and that. I mean, there's something, the reason why you can't get your own.
yeah. Now
But
that's a
that's
problem.
not, I don't want anybody coming in bringing me down. I don't want anybody
No, yeah,
destroying what I have and what I have, worked hard for. A lot of people get upset and be like, you just so picky about your house. You just want
mm-mm.
this, and that. I'm like, this is what God bless me with. Of course I'm picky. I'm not going to let your kids or you come and tear my home up. Like, that's not going to happen. So it's certain things that are non-negotiables for me. I was talking to one guy that we were in this Facebook single traveling group, whatever, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about different things and stuff. And the first time we talked, first thing he said was, let's go to, that's when Wakanda came out. He's like, let's go to the show tonight, like that. And mind you, I was tired. I was so tired because I had a long week. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, when I get off work, I'm going home. I'm taking me a shower and I'm going to bed. Mind you, we close
Mm-hmm.
at 6 o'clock. I was gonna be in the bed by 8 o'clock, But he said, "What about we go to the show tonight?" And he said, "I'll buy and pay if you drive." I said, "Oh shit, he ain't got no damn car." That's the first thing I thought about. And so, true enough, he didn't have a car. Got me thinking about my necklace now. True enough, he didn't have a car. He was staying with people and different things like that. And so, just the way he did things when he was, at my home and stuff like that, I'm like, no, you got to pick that up. No, why is all these dishes in the sink? Like, no, like I felt like I was nitpicking, but this is how I live. And so if I don't tell you that, then you don't know that. And that's how he was used to. So it's just different things because I have to have a clean home. Cleanliness next to godliness. And I have to have a clean home. So you cannot have dishes in my sink. If I trust you, we're in a relationship and we wind up you coming over my place, I go over your place, I'm gonna clean up before I leave, I'm gonna clean up whatever. Don't let me come home from work and there's a sink full of dishes, you got trash overload, you got this and that, because I'm gonna be heated. And that's a big no for me. So I have some, and I'm not trying to make it seem like, a lot of times when they say we have all these things that we don't want, and different things like that. But I'm just trying to work through and just try to, I don't know.
You want someone to come in to be able to connect with the lifestyle you've already created for yourself. You're not looking for somebody to take away. You're looking for somebody to add to it, right? So, I get that.
Absolutely. And that's what I said too. I'm like, I don't want to take care of no grown man. I'm not going to do it. I want somebody to add to it. And then even with me, with the businesses and how busy my life is, I want, if they have a business or different things like that, I want to include them, or, we go to each other businesses, or if I have a live or a Zoom call or something like that, then we can, meet each other halfway. If they want a date night on a Wednesday and I know I have this to do, I'm like, okay, let's switch some things up to accommodate.
Right.
But I don't want anybody coming in saying, you got another live, you got another Zoom call, you got another this and that.
Right.
Okay, well, if I'm taking time out and I'm saying, okay, I'm not going to jump on this call tonight because this is date night, we're going to spend time together, and you're either sitting up here watching TV or you're on your cell phone the whole time, then you're taking away from my money. And I'm not going to let that happen, especially if you're not putting nothing into the household. Rock said it's hard to know what you want when you were with the same guy. Oh, for 43 years. That's a long time. Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
That's going to take some time to find out who you are.
Yeah.
Because with that, your identities was meshed together. So now since there's a separation or whatever the case may be, or I don't know if it is a separation, whatever, but it's going to take some time for you to know who you are.
Yeah.
That's going to take some quiet time and a lot of trial and error, like seeing what you like and what you don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was with my longest relationship, I was with my guy for 33 years, my first love. And that's a long time.
Listen.
And I was young. He was my first love, my first boyfriend I shouldn't have been with. So everything was locked into him. It was locked. It was poured into him, into him. I didn't know who Keeper was until I got out that relationship.
Yeah,
I was hella grown by then.
Because everything is mashing together. When you put it together, everything, y'all wearing the same eyeglasses at that point.
So, absolutely.
Yeah, with me, I think the longest relationship I can say I was in was with my daughter's father. We was on and off for about 10 years, and that was a toxic mess. I mean, but I've been married, but we wasn't together that long, and so I haven't really had like a long relationship. But I'm open to long term. I mean,
right. I love long term. Roxanne said he passed away in September. Oh, 13/22. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, my condolences. Yeah, so that is going to be a whole different.
Yeah, so now that's
a whole different transition. That's like a whole new awakening. Like
so now you're trying to find out who you are after that long 43 years of
that's a whole different animal.
And dating is so different now, Roxanne, than it probably was when you got with your your husband, your boyfriend and stuff. Yeah, it is totally different. 43 years, that's a long time.
It is.
Yeah. So okay, so I got a couple of questions.
Okay.
We talked about one I was talking about. So non-negotiables, and this is questions for the chat as well.
Yes.
What about a guy not having his own transportation? We talked about
Um,
that.
Again, I've been in a situation where repossession has happened.
Yeah.
I hadn't had a car when I graduated college in 21. Was it 21? Yeah, when I graduated in 21, I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't working around COVID stuff. Um, I lost my job like right before COVID happened, but I got
Mm-hmm.
caught up in that COVID stuff, so I was able to kind of flow with the COVID money and things like that. They was helping with unemployment and stuff like that, but it wasn't enough to keep my car. So
Mm-hmm.
I've been in a situation where you've lost things and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
have not having a car is not such a bad thing because you got Uber and Lyft, so you
Yeah.
don't need me to get you where you're trying to go. But if
Yeah.
you have a plan of action or something that you're trying to do, like I said, if you have a story, you have a plan, some determination, or what
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna do to about the car situation. And again, some people might just don't want a car so they can pocket that money and level up and
Yeah.
pay for a house or whatever case be. So it
Mm-hmm.
all depends on why you don't have transportation.
Yeah. That makes sense. When you say it that way, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I
because
guess I've been seeing
I
it in
didn't
a
get a
different
car.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't get a car until like I think it was May 22, no
Mm-hmm.
21. I think yeah, I graduated in yeah. It took me a while to get a car. It did. I
Okay.
got a car for a while. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah,
So that
when you say it
happened.
that way, that makes it that's a whole different situation because
Yeah.
they
So
may not want to have
listen,
that.
I'm a little forgiving because, like I said, life happened for me.
Right.
There were some things that I had to go through the last 3 to 5 years. So I can't
Mm-hmm.
sit here and be like, you got
Yeah, and
all of
whatever.
that because I know life happened to me.
Yeah.
And it
Uh-huh.
wasn't because I was being a bum. It was because I was overwhelmed and couldn't handle it. I had to
Yeah.
let some things go and go back to, go to a minimalist to the point where I didn't need the cable. I didn't need these extra things. I got down to the bare minimum,
Mm.
to lift myself up to where I'm at today, though. But it took some sacrifice I had to do. So it all depends on what your story is because it's case by case
Behind
situation.
it.
Like I
Yeah.
said, if you're just hanging out with Ray right now and you ain't got a car, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that's a problem. But
Definitely.
if you're sitting here saving money or something happened or you went through a divorce,
Yeah.
sometimes when that household income is, two pots and then you come down to
Mm,
one pot and then
boom.
you got to pay
Yeah.
out that one pot, that can
Mm-hmm.
make you make some decisions about, okay, do I need to keep this or need to keep that? So
Mm-hmm. That
I'm
makes
more
sense.
forgiving. You gotta give it, we gotta talk about it.
Right. Hey,
Yeah.
official Jamia, thanks for joining. Roxanne said if they have a license and can rent a car, I'm good with that. Okay. Yeah.
Or
Because look,
Uber or Lyft.
yeah, I've talked to guys that they couldn't get a license because of like
Yeah,
tickets or warrants or different things like
yeah,
that. But at the same time, I don't want that on me. That's extra money going out their pocket. So I guess when you say that, I look at it in a different way because yeah, you can have things happen to where you go from a two income household to one. You can have it to where some happen and you get your license taken away from
yeah.
you or whatever the case may be. So therefore, you don't have transportation.
Right.
But I guess with all the issues I've had with guys, I'm just like, no, you can't. What are we gonna do? Like, how are we gonna date?
Yeah.
I was used to before, even when they put on the front, they open up the car door for me, or they
Mhm.
pick me up, or I drove, different things like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So yeah, different situations and stuff. So there's things that I really need to re-examine myself as well.
Well, it's called dating for a reason. So if this
Yeah.
is not who you want to date, then that's
Mm-hmm.
fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my next question is, and once again, the chat can comment on this as
Yes.
well.
Please. We want to hear your thoughts too. Please, please.
Mhm. Could you co-parent with your ex under the same roof? Let me give you an example before you answer. She's like, I'm about to answer this one.
You know what? Let me
Uh,
tell you something.
She's like, let me pour me some more in the bottle. So, say for instance, you and
Okay.
your ex was in a relationship, and y'all
Mm-hmm.
were, doing this, doing that, whatever, whatever. Y'all wind up moving in the house together.
Mm-hmm.
He did something that totally pissed you off. You was done. You're out. XYZ. We're getting a divorce. Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
So you really care about this person, and you want to offer him, get him help for what he needs, because for the sake of your kid or children.
Mm-hmm.
And so when this person is going through different things, he has nowhere to go, nowhere to turn to.
Mm-hmm.
You have this big old home that y'all went in together. You can't afford it by yourself. Now
Okay.
he's got his stuff together. He needs to move back. So now y'all are roommates. Y'all are not in a relationship. Y'all are roommates. Y'all agree that he can't bring nobody there, she can't bring nobody there, but y'all are roommates for the sake of the kids, and he's downstairs and you're upstairs.
Okay. Okay. Question: how big is the house?
The house is big because there's 3 bedrooms upstairs, and he has the whole downstairs. So he
Okay.
don't even have to. He don't even have to come upstairs to go in. He has a side door downstairs to go in through his whole living quarters, and they just split everything in half like they like before, like they're roommates.
The younger me would probably have said, "Yeah, we could do that."
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But the about to be 52-year-old me,
Mm-hmm.
because I mean, it's too many variables. It's too much stuff. I don't see that being able to just keep your feelings out. I don't
Mm-hmm.
see people being able to do that because it's too much history. I mean, if you got kids on it, you got history. And if
Mm-hmm.
y'all, depending on who wanted the divorce, who wanted the separation,
Mm-hmm.
it's too many variables on that. I mean, instead of just, I like peace.
Mm-hmm.
I like peace. So I'm just gonna like, okay, well, we're gonna have to sell a house, and you take your piece, I take my piece, and we gotta find a hut, we gotta find something else. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
We could start out really maybe a good 90 days. Then after a
Mm-hmm.
while, it's gonna be a problem because you're gonna meet somebody. You're gonna want to be able to come over and have them. Blah blah blah. It's
Mm-hmm.
gonna turn into something different after a while.
Mm-hmm.
You might get a good 30, 90 days out of the situation, but I think the best option is to go ahead and just sell the house, take the value. I mean, split whatever it is, and you
Mm-hmm.
go find you something smaller, and you go find you something smaller, and be able to keep the kids, out of it for real.
Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of people, they want to keep the kids like happy and different things, like, but at the certain time, like being under the same roof, it could probably cause an issue, like depending
It's
on
going to
how
cause
many.
more. And the reason why I say that, and the reason, and like I said, with the relationship I had with my daughter's father, we tried that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, in my 20s, we tried it.
Mm-hmm.
All of that, tried all of that.
You're
But
like,
at the
nope.
same time, I was doing more harm to her than good. Instead of us having that clean break and moving on,
Mm-hmm.
we play this game back and forth, back and forth. But how's, family, not family, family, not family, and it kind of gave her the wrong thing. So if you let kids know what the situation is and let them get a chance to adjust to it, versus on Monday, Wednesday we cool, but Friday on Saturday, Daddy doing his own different thing. So you know what I'm saying? So not
Yeah.
to have that mixture keep going back and forth, because we did that. And that's why I said
Yeah.
just go ahead and do a clean break, sell a house, sell a
Mm-hmm.
property, whatever. You get your portion, and let the kids know, okay, well, this still going to be about you, but we're just living separately at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And see, I don't have that issue because I don't have any kids or anything, but I don't know. I just, when people are in that situation, I'm just like, I don't know if I could deal with that. I don't know if I could, like you said, emotions and different things and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's like it's a whole nother situation.
We can talk all that good game, but we are
Uh-huh.
human beings, and we
Mm-hmm.
have feelings, we have emotions, not just women but men too.
Mm-hmm.
you know and
Mm-hmm.
I even had a guy friend that he had left a situation, and he needed a place to stay, him and his daughter, and he ended up going to go stay with another female.
Mm-hmm.
It was just going to be roommate situation.
Can't work that way. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Be a whole other
that's,
situation.
that's a whole nother episode.
She's like, no, we're not doing that one.
Yeah, I mean, I think seriously, kids can adjust to what you put before them. Give
Yeah.
them the option
The
to,
kids are
give them an
smart
opportunity
too.
to adjust. Yeah,
They're real smart. They got a lot of sense.
they will. But that
Hmm.
back and forth stuff, that's
Hmm.
what messes them up. And like I said, that was I take accountability for my part in that with her dad, with Ashley's dad. Me
Hmm.
and him, we did this whole.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
like, we're not doing it.
Now, like I said, in my early years, yeah. Now,
Hmm. It's different.
mm-mm.
All right. So my next question is, it kind of goes back, piggybacks on what we just talked about. Could you be Celie from The Color Purple in 2023? Now let me tell y'all, Celie, had to deal with a whole bunch, and his love thing that he didn't get to marry and all that, and so took in his girl, what was mistress or
side piece.
yeah, his side piece. I won't even say mistress, his side piece, and
He left
Celie
home to be with his side piece. You hear me?
Bishop Jermaine said, "Nope."
Listen,
You taking your husband's
it's
side.
a lot of sillies out here, 2023 version and 2024. It's a lot of them out here, though. It's a lot of them. I know a few.
I need a new napkin for this
We're not sister wives. Go to Oklahoma. Where is that called? Ohio. Where is it at? They do the sister wives. Go there. Go there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, did I let you finish asking the question, or did I just go ahead and just jump out answering? Did you finish?
So the question was, could you be Celie, from The Color Purple in 2023? Celie was way back. The first movie came out, what, 83, 84? Yeah. And so she wound up taking care, of her husband's side piece and, different things like that. Fed her good, washed her hair, like all that. Like, could you be Celie in 2023? I'll answer to say I ain't strong enough for that shit. I can't do it. Like, I'm not about to take care of your side piece. I'm not about to.
There's no reason to. There's no reason to
like
do any of that.
Yeah, like, and I'm not gonna lay on the side of the bed and look at her picture and thinking that when we doing our thing, you already don't like me. You just got me because of this, and now you thinking about her. Or even if that's not the situation, man. If you were 2023, let's talk about 2023.
Okay, let's go.
Mm-hmm. And you have a guy that you dating and different things and stuff like that. Then you wind up getting married and all this other stuff, and then his side piece, she gets sick or whatever the case may be, and then he say, well, she coming to stay with us, like. We know, yeah.
It's like that movie Fences. Was it called Fences with Viola? Listen, I was so mad
and
about
she wound up raising that baby.
I was so mad about this movie. Why is it that we have to handle your indiscretions and your stuff? Piece. And it's on us. That man was upset. I knew when he has made a comment early in the movie, I already knew he wasn't right. I forgot what line he said. I said when the chick at the diner or whatever it was. I said something more going on with that, sir.
No, but you know what? That one is confused. I don't know. I straddle the fence with that one because I don't know. I ain't gonna say that because I was gonna say I'm not taking care of your side piece, but when it comes to kids, it may be a little different. But then I can't take care of a child that I know that my husband. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
I'm not built like that.
Right.
That's not the part of me. I don't have that layer. I don't have that. And I'm not trying to go find that layer of me. I'm not going to go on no soul searching looking for her to be able to do that. I'm just not, because I know what my heart is capable of, and that's one of the things. No, sir. I'm a giving person. My heart is huge. But when it comes to stuff like that, I love you, my husband or whatever the case may be. But for me to sit here and say, I'm going to take care of this for you and treat it the way like my own, that's where the problem is going to lie. That when I'm going to be able to look at this child, look at this situation as my own, not not the kids, or not saying kids are mistakes or anything like that, but to look at this child and not have some underlying undertones behind it, how the child got here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I don't know about that. Maybe down the line when I get a little older or whatever, but as of today, we are December 26, 2023, I don't think I'll be able to handle that. That is not something I'm capable of at this point.
Yeah. Well, I had a situation to where I was in a relationship and found out that my partner had a daughter, in the process. And I didn't know if I could handle it, because I just felt like, dang, this is crazy and whatever. And I'm all for men taking care of raising their kids, but I'm like, can I deal with this child being around and, whatever the case may be. But then it's like, once I met her and I, got around her and stuff, I didn't feel weird or no type of way. It was just kind of a, okay, let me see how I'm going to handle this. How am I going to deal with it? But it took like, a couple of weeks. And I only say a couple of weeks because I didn't see her every day like that or nothing like that. But it's like once I got around her and I said, she's here now. We can't do anything about that, And then I kind of stepped in as bonus mama to, step up, because I'm like, I ain't gonna let her cry and be, hungry or not change her diaper. I'm not no evil person like that. So I'm gonna step in, not knowing the whole truth about the situation. But yeah, I did kind of step up and was like,
Yeah.
she's like, she's your child. So
Mhm.
but yeah, so and I loved her and she was loved me too. I think I know that she felt that I loved her because she wasn't like
Mhm.
scary or shying away. And then I felt like he was comfortable with me around her because when you're doing something to kids or something like that, they can feel that energy or whatever the case may be. And it wasn't a fact that I don't think he felt that energy and she didn't feel it because I would change her, make sure she's good and all that. Jamil said, "You are a bigger person than me."
Yeah, listen, your lifestyle changed when you introduced a kid. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I'm gonna be totally honest. Like I've done my job with my children. I've done what I was
Hmm.
supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And now this is my time for me.
Hmm.
I'm sorry because I mean I was a single mom taking care of two kids. So this
Hmm.
particular session of my life, the seasons of my life, I don't want to go back to that.
Yeah.
I don't. I
Hmm.
want to go to the PTA meetings. I don't want to glue popsicle sticks on papers and make hand puppets. I don't want to do any of those things. I'm not trying to do no arts and crafts, and I'm really not. I've done seriously as a single mom,
Oh my
taking care of two
goodness.
kids by herself for real, for real.
Yeah.
Did the
I'm like,
work.
I've done
I did
that.
what I'm supposed to do. Love my kiddos. I do. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do
Yeah.
that.
And that's understandable. That's
Yeah,
understandable. Yeah. That's
yeah.
totally understandable.
Because I'm telling you, a friend of mine, his daughter had some homework, and I'm coming over there ready, thinking we about to, chill out. I got my drink, you're ready to go. He's my she need help with her homework. I'm like, who, sir? I didn't come here for no homework.
Like, what we about to do?
I got Don Julio in my system. I'm not taking
Right.
no homework.
Right. Absolutely. She's like, my kids are grown.
Love them to death.
Yeah.
I
But
did what I
that's
was supposed to do.
understandable though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, I would not be Sealy 20,
Okay.
23, 24,
Yeah.
25, 26.
Yeah.
No, because
Can't
I
do
think
it.
to me that's asking too much of an individual. I think if
Uh-huh.
you really love me for real, you wouldn't even
Yeah.
ask me to do anything like that. Because I wouldn't ask you to take care of somebody else's child that I don't went out and created. I
Mhm.
wouldn't do that. Now, if you want to do that,
That's
that's your
different.
option, your choice. But I wouldn't
Hmm.
expect you to do that.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah.
asking a lot because I went outside the vows of what we said. I've broken that covenant. So if
Hmm.
you don't want to participate in that covenant anymore, you have the right to say, you know what, it was
Hmm.
cool until
Yeah.
this happened. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm-mm,
Yeah.
no.
I like that answer.
Yeah.
And Jamia said nope. And then my last answer that I have is, are you open to your partner, significant other, having control over the finances?
Okay, read that again. I'm sorry. I kind of froze out.
Oh no, you fine. I said, are you open to your partner or significant other having total, complete control over the finances?
Oh, girl. You're asking some hard questions.
Look, you're gonna make me another drink on that note while you think about it.
When we talked about this behind the scenes, and I'm total control.
I'm
When you
listening.
mean
Yes, total
total, that means
control.
okay. So when you say
Like
total, that means I have no access to the checkbook.
yeah, he has total control over the finances.
Ooh, total? That's solid.
Like, wait a minute, hold on.
That's like Miss Celie can't check the mailbox.
Right, absolutely, exactly.
Any mail come from me?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Yes, total
uh,
control over the finances.
nah, ma'am. Nah, I don't think. No, total control. That's a hard
Yeah,
define total. That's you
that
mean
means you have no kind of control whatsoever.
no? I can't do that. I don't even think the way God built me, I'd be able to be comfortable with any of that. No, no, because that means you can do whatever. How would I know? I used to work for the Internal Revenue Service, right? And I took calls for people about their refunds, balance dues, and things like that, or their tax returns, answering questions. A lot of women would call in and have no idea what's on their tax return, and don't understand why they are having to pay the balance due, or what's going on, or why they're in audit, because they had no control over what the husband did. All they did was sign their name, and they
Right.
didn't understand in that little paragraph right under
Yeah.
the signature says that you are saying yes to everything you put on here. So I've witnessed a lot of women crying on the phone that they're in debt, or being audited, or about to lose their home, got liens and things like that, and had no idea what the husband was doing. Um,
Right.
so I'm gonna say it's a no for me, dog.
Proficient Jamil said, no, ma'am. That means if he leaves, you are stuck like Chuck. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yep.
but here's the sad part about all of this. A lot of women are doing that today, especially
Yeah.
they want to have that celebrity status,
Hmm.
or being a kept woman.
Hmm.
You're sitting here saying you connected with this particular celebrity or athlete. That's
Hmm.
what's happening.
And that's bad. I had a customer had been doing her hair, her husband's hair. I did them on separate days and stuff. They've been married for a long time, had kids, everything. And I could feel like different things and stuff like that. And me and him would talk about stuff, and of course I would keep it confident. I wouldn't tell her anything. And she would like, he come get his hair cut today or whatever, whatever. And I would like play it off, try to play dumb, because I don't know what conversation they have.
Right.
So anyway, long story short, I was talking to her about something, and she was like, well, no, I dropped the kids off, and then me and my friends are going to have lunch, and then I'm going shopping, and then we're going to Nick and Jake's, and then we're going to such and such, and blah, 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 blah. And in my mind, I'm old school. So
Mm-hmm.
if I had a guy that, for one, I'm not going to have anybody take care of me, but if I had a guy that I was a stay at home mom or whatever
Mm-hmm.
case may be, or if
Mm-hmm.
he traveled, when you get off the road, dinner is cooked, the house is clean, the kids is tucked down, or they with the grandma. I'm about to greet you. We're gonna have candles, candlelight dinner. You done flew. I don't. They don't. You done got flued out. You done travel for work, came home. I want you to unwind, relax, have a good time,
Mm-hmm.
whatever the case may be. I'm not about to be out shopping or at Nick and Jake's or going to eat with my friends. And you get home from your flight and all this other stuff. You come home, the house is not together, or the kids is there, everything's out of control. Like, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
And so I'm noticing this thing with her, and I would hear her, but I wouldn't say a lot. And
Mm-hmm.
so one day she came, got her hair cut and stuff, and she was like, he took the credit cards, he took this, he took that. I looked to see what nothing in my name, da 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 da. And I'm like, girl, while you was getting that credit card, you weren't stashing no money on the side. While you was getting that cash in your hand, you wasn't putting nothing back. So now you asked out. So now you got to go live with your mama because he done moved his new boo into his home where ain't shit in your name. Who does that? I
It
can't.
happens. It happens a lot more than you
I
think.
can't roll like that. I'm
It
like,
happens
no.
a lot. I mean, unless you like, okay, if somebody's giving me like allowance, I'm gonna, if you're giving me 20 grand for an allowance, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
probably spend 1,019 going somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Unless we're doing something like that. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I can't see total control.
No.
I can't see that.
I wasn't raised like that. I started working when I was 13 years old, and I've
Yeah.
always had a job. And people be like, Kiba, you single. You got a full-time job. You got 3 side businesses. You
Yeah.
still be trying to do stuff on the side. I said, because I have to take care of me.
Yeah.
Like, I can't depend on nobody to take care of me. And I'm not going to allow a man. Men already want control anyway. So then for the fact of them to have full control, you
Yeah,
want to
not
tell me when
totally.
I can do this and do that, go here, go there. We're not about to do that one.
Yeah.
Nope. But like you said, it's a lot of women that's dealing with that. And
Yeah.
behind the scenes, people don't notice that. They just, oh, she's living this good life.
Mhm.
She's this, and that, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, girl, okay.
It,
Yeah,
it comes with a price tag.
it comes with a
It
price
does.
tag.
It does.
Absolutely. It
Yeah.
absolutely does.
And that's not a price tag I'm want to,
Yeah. And these
pay
celebrity
it.
wives and stuff, they know their husband's cheating and doing whatever, whatever. They just like, I'm driving around in this, I got this, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna just act like I'm ignorant to what's really going on.
Only way I'm going to be okay with any of that is I'm stacking or creating some LLCs behind the scenes you don't know nothing about, or investing in some stuff that you don't know nothing about. You know what I mean? The quicker you give me the money is going to I'm going to my attorney, giving him, here's this for that patent,
So let
here's
me
this
give
for
you
that. You know what I'm saying? We're
so
not just going to be laying around eating cupcakes and you doing, no, sir, because I'm going to get mine. I
So
mean,
let me give you three examples. I'm gonna give you three examples of celebrities that cheated. If you were their wife in
okay.
a situation, what would you do? Okay,
Ooh,
first I'm
Lord,
gonna
you
say
on it,
Right,
girl.
I'm gonna say first of all, Michael Jordan's wife.
Juanita did her thing. Listen, go
Right,
ahead.
but it's the fact that somebody said that if I was Michael Jordan's wife and I was there, like you said, stacking your coins, getting your businesses, doing this, doing that. She literally got paid good out that divorce. Like she literally got paid good. Kobe Bryant, rest in peace. His wife, and then Tiger Woods. I'm gonna name them top three.
They did what was had to be done. They walked so we could, they ran so we can walk behind them. However it goes, they did what they were supposed to do. They gave us a blueprint. Understands?
Mm-hmm.
You
Oh
can
my
play all you want out in these streets, sir. Do what but I'm going to show you who's what. Listen, they did what they were supposed to do.
Like you said, I'm gonna get my LLCs. I'm gonna build my businesses. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna this. I'm gonna that. And I was like, Michael Jordan's wife, well, his mistress, what was it, like 20 something
Yeah,
years that they.
yeah.
But she probably got something out the deal. The same way. I was like, damn, how you go that long?
I think he married her too. Matter of
Did
fact,
he really
I think so. And he had a vasectomy, and then she had him to reverse it.
reverse it?
Yeah, yeah. So whatever. Hats off to the little white girl there. No disrespect, she did her thing too.
She's
But
like,
no,
have a kid. I'm gonna give me some security, some one way or another.
Juanita Jordan did what she was supposed to do.
Yeah,
Absolutely, she did.
yeah,
She did. She took care of business. She was like, "Listen, you can go ahead and do all of that, sir. But what you're
uh-huh.
not gonna do is
Yeah,
disrespect me this way. Not financially. You
yeah.
already disrespected me publicly,
Publicly,
but not
yeah.
financially, sir.
Uh-huh.
You gonna
Yeah.
listen? I'm a lamb. I love Mariah Carey. Listen,
Yeah.
Mariah
Yeah.
Carey, the dude was engaged to her.
Uh-huh.
She sued him for wasting her time. He had to pay her.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So listen, you got to pay what you owe. You don't waste my time. I'm reclaiming my time.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
You
I
reclaiming
know
your time.
now that I want to say, I don't want to say the wrong names, but I'm going to put it out there that there's couples that have in the I don't want to say prenup, it's written down to where I guess they invest money together.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever cheats the other person takes everything. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
I mean, it's sad. I'm not looking for a payday or jackpot lotto like that and all, but I'm not gonna come in here and let you just disrespect me publicly.
Mm-hmm.
You owe me, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to send out some invoices tonight thinking about this. You owe me. I'm about to send out some invoices. Somebody owe me. I owe me for my time. I'm in my feelings now. Keep on. Owe me. Sure.
Look, Vicky, I'll put on some little makeup tonight because I've been so tired and going. Top a little eyeshadow, girl. I know damn well it's off tonight just from cracking up and wiping my eyes. But I feel you though. It's like different things and different, stuff to where you be like, no, you owe me money. Like you wasted my time. My thing is this: when I've been in a relationship or when I'm talking to guys or when I'm going into a thing, I always keep everything real. I'll keep it open. I keep it honest. And just dating now, they can't keep it real. They'll come in with lies. They'll tell you this. They'll put on that front, act like they got money, act like they got this, and that.
They tell you they 51 when they 60.
Yeah. And then extra thing kicks in later. Like, oh, here I am. I'm going to present myself. Like, this is who I am now. And it's like, I can't deal with that. That's crazy. I can't deal with it. It's too much energy. And
it's
I want
unnecessary energy.
It's really unnecessary. And I want to date. I want to be in a relationship. I love because I have been in good relationship. Well, I've been in relationships. So I'm gonna say they was good. They wasn't always bad. It was just the things that some people they made bad choices,
Yeah.
But I know that I'm not that. You ever met people that they have to be in a relationship, like they can't be by themselves? I'm not like that. Like I love me more than that. Like I'm not gonna deal with your shit all the time.
And
I
they
love.
fall in love quickly. I can't
Yeah.
even fall asleep fast. How you fall in
Yeah.
love that fast? It takes me a while to go to sleep. Y'all in love within 14 business days.
Yeah. Yeah.
How you in love in 14 business days? Did you just meet him Friday?
Right. Yeah.
I
I
don't
just be
know.
like,
Listen, I have no idea what God is doing for real. I don't know. I have, like I said in the beginning of the hour, that 2023 was about um, access and acceptance. So I have accepted that right now that I am still stuck on single island. But
yeah.
while I'm here on single island, I am, creating a lifestyle that I want. So I'm not so focused on having someone show up right now. So I'm not even on the dating apps anymore because, like I said, that got out of hand, unnecessary. And reading those profiles, kind of for real, was sad. Reading those
Ridiculous.
profiles because
Yeah.
they really hurt. They have really been hurt. And I understand they're looking for love and they don't want to waste their time either. But
Yeah.
just reading some of that, I'm like, that's a lot. What you
And you know what they say? Hurt people hurt
Yeah.
people. One of those men are hurt, so they don't give a damn about people's feelings or different things and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And I'm like, you reading those profiles and
it does something to me, for real.
it
And
was sad.
I told this guy, I said, I don't know if you can create a profile like you're a woman, right? And get on there and see what I have to look at, right? Because I know you want to talk about how women about going on dates just to get food. Sir, if I want something to eat, I'm taking myself to go eat. I don't need you to feed me. That's not what I'm looking for. But I told him, I said, if you can create a profile as a woman and go on there and see it through my eyes, see what I'm seeing, and the reason why I am the way that I am when it comes to dating. Because when you read in their profiles, all you hear is the non-negotiables they're talking about. That's all they talk about, what they don't want.
Yeah.
You're not going to do. And this and if you think I'm going to take you to get you something to eat. I was like, so when they're going to get something to eat become this big production to food? How do we get to this point? I don't want no drink date. I don't want this. You can't do this. You can't take me here. You can't. What happened to us just getting to know one another?
Right. Yeah.
Having a conversation besides what's your favorite color and what's your zodiac sign.
Yeah.
So I have removed myself for real. I'm sitting on the sideline.
Yeah.
Sitting on the sideline. And I mean, I'm busy, I'm creating, I'm doing things behind the scenes or whatever. And that's it. Because I can't take it. I can't handle it right now.
Yeah. It's too much.
It's
and I
agree with you, like, me.
Right. There was a one guy.
It's been like you just getting one hit after another, one hit after another. And it's unnecessary. And I'm not gonna keep putting myself out there to be. I'm like, because I don't want to lose respect for men.
Yeah.
Because once you lose respect for a man or men or whatever, then you have that other nonsense that you see on all these other podcasts, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I don't want to lose respect for men like that. I want to keep that good image. I'm gonna hold on to that. So
right. And I agree with you. Like, there's been profiles and stuff that I've seen, and one guy was like, "I'm not here to deal with no drama. If you ain't got this going on, that going on, X, Y." He's like, "Dang, 4 or 5 things."
You can't have wigs. You can't have lashes. You can't have this. You can't smoke hookah. You can't. I was like, it's bad, man.
It's a lot. He told me, I ain't about to pay your rent. I ain't about to take your kids out to eat. I ain't about to this. And that's how his profile was. I was turned out. And then I said, let me keep on reading here what he's talking about. See if he's going to get positive. And then at the end, he going to say, I got 17 kids to take care of. I ain't got time for I delete, skip, block. I was like, oh my God, 17 kids.
Sir, you shouldn't be on the app, sir.
You shouldn't even be on no app because you can afford to take nobody out to eat.
You should be on YouTube with a kid stuff at to be watching TV with your children. Blues Clues, Paw Patrol, whatever they got on. That's what you should be doing, sir.
I said 17 kids and you're 48. Like what? So sometimes when you look at the
he was how old, Kiba?
48. 17 kids with 48 years old. I said this, like I'm like, you know what? That's
I blame him and the women.
And you know what? I just was like, I've been in a situation where I've dealt with men, like my ex, I've dealt with different things, different situations. But now that I'm older, Like I said, when you know better, you do better. Bishop Jamil said 17, yes. And he was 48 years old. His profile said 48. He could have been older, but his profile said 48.
Listen, honestly, Lord, I listen. I have
look, Vicky, for him to say I don't have time to be playing games. What the fuck is you playing?
You playing nothing but games. You got 17 kids, sir. You better be playing Monopoly, Candy Ladder. I mean, Candy. What is it? Listen, you should be playing games with the children. Hopscotch, whatever they want to play. You should be right there playing with them, sir. What you talking about?
I'm like, I can't deal with that. I'm like,
absolutely. You should be hosting game night every chance you get. Sir.
Yes. Every chance. Girl, yeah. Listen, I just was like,
I'm sitting on the sideline. I can't do
hell no. I know that's right, Jamia. I'm like, nope, I can't deal. And there's certain things, like I said, I can deal with certain things, but some things I'm like, I don't have the energy to deal with. I don't have the and like I said, I know a lot of people are broken. I know a lot of men are broken and different things like that. And so I don't like for a man to call me the BITCH word. But I remember one time I was in a relationship and he was just complaining about this, complaining about that. And you did this and you did that and blah, blah, blah. So I got so mad. And I thought I was supposed to be the female in the relationship. What is you steady bitching for? You know, like they got so many more emotions. Like I can't babysit a man that has way more women
estrogen.
That's I don't want to be disrespectful. I can't babysit you like that. I'm pouring more into you and babysit you and your feelings to where you can't even tap into me. I can't do it. I'm out.
Listen, I tell people all the time, the reason why I don't have any estrogen because of me, all men got it all. That's why my menopause is running rampant because you men that took my estrogen. Y'all are out here running around with nothing, high levels of estrogen. I'm over here scrapping for something.
Not with you.
I'm scrapping for estrogen. I'm over here taking artificial estrogen. You got it all. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I can't do it.
Maybe that's why my menopause has changed, has shifted a little bit.
They done took all your estrogen. They rocking it. Seriously. I'd be like, what? I can't do it no more, Kiva. I can't. I told God, listen.
I don't have the energy. I said, Lord, I'm a good person. I want to be in a relationship. Yes. I said, right now, at this point, I'm just focused on my life. I'm focused on my businesses. I'm focused on staying positive, good energy, and good vibe, and people around. I've got rid of so many friends and people. I don't want to say friends. People in 2023, and then certain things I question, like, well, we was cool, we was this, what happened, whatever. Don't question, just let them go because they was only there for a season. That's so the same way you do with your friends and the people that don't give you that energy is the same way I'm doing with these men that are trying to come up. I almost choked on my food.
I mean, and here's the thing, and this is what this is where I'm at. I don't have that romantic love. So I am sowing seeds with love in other ways, right? So, and that's just where I'm at. I'm going to sow my love other ways. And that way it can, flow back to me. So I'm not over here reading your profiles anymore because I can't take it. Can't take it.
And half of them ain't about nothing anyway. They ain't real anyway. Yeah. And I was like, I want the old school way. You know how you go to a grocery store and you picking up stuff and a guy asks you about something, or you go to a gas station or some, and I still don't doubt it. I still believe
me either. I'm with you.
Things. I believe there's guys out here that have been going through it and all that other stuff, and they want the same thing.
Same thing.
It's just a matter of us sitting back, because I also believe that when you have all these extra people in your life, like it's you, and then you got Tom, Dick, Harry, Michael, Sam, he can't get in because you got all these people. So you have to let them go so you can trust God to let him in.
Absolutely.
And trust, and that's where I am right now.
Yeah, and I tell people all the time, he's going to have to find me on pump 9 or 13 when I go to the gas pump.
Not pump 9 or 13.
Those are the pumps that I'm normally going to, pump 9 or 13. I don't know why it's 9 and 13, but those are the pumps I go to. And if it's a pump 19, that's where I'm going. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Ain't that something?
So that's what you want to find me on pump 9 or 13. And then if it's a pump 19, I'm out on 19.
Right. Hey, Miss T with the T. Thanks for joining.
And you can always find me in the produce section at the grocery store.
Right. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Or down the chip aisle.
Or yeah, you go find me on the potato chip aisle.
If you listen, the potato chip aisle.
Look, he'd be like, I'd be like, you eat potato chips? No, they're too salty. Okay. Well, I'm about to grab these 4 bags of Lay's that's on sale for $2.98. And I'm coming back tomorrow to get 4 more bags.
Hold up, people. Listen. I told my kids, I said, listen, y'all not giving me high blood pressure. My potato chips is. Okay. Y'all not gonna be the one assigned to give me high blood pressure. These are gonna be potato chips induced high blood pressure.
Potato chips. That is too funny.
I'm about my piece over here. The potato chips is going to cause me the issue, not you.
Right, not you.
Not you. My potato chips.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? I just don't understand where things left off where it was so hard to date. You know, back in the day, it was so, I don't want to say easy, but it seemed like it was a little bit better to date. But I think with social media and all these other platforms, it just was a whole wide range of just different things and stuff. Because I'm just like, why is it so hard to find a relationship? Why is it so hard to like, I think people think that everybody is full of lies, they full of shit, they just gonna lie, this and that. And I believe that at first, because every time a dude would talk to me, I'm like, he lying, he ain't got no damn car, he ain't got, you know, but you have to like take yourself out of it and be like, you know what, I'm gonna trust what he say. 9 times out of 10, it's what I thought, it's what I think. Like you said, when a woman's intuition kick in, it's normally right, you know. Yeah. It's really normally right, you know.
Like I said in episode 1, the reason why a lot of us are not being able to connect with someone, everybody's afraid. No one wants to take the risk anymore. Mm-hmm. Everybody want to see your. They want to see your deck. You know, they want to see your deck of cards up front, but they're not putting theirs out there. Yeah, they want to see what you got before I put something down. You know, so it's really. It's just sad that we all scared, and the sad thing is we all want the same thing at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. But we're too scared to make a move.
David Mann, he was on I think Instagram. I followed him on Facebook and Instagram, and he was talking to this woman, and he said, "What do you want out of a relationship?" And so then she said, and official Jamia said, "We stuck on single island." Miss T, we are stuck on single island. Right, we stuck on single island. We on episode 3.
Yes, we are.
About non-negotiables. Like, what are your non-negotiables in a relationship?
Yeah, let us know. Drop down and let us know what your non-negotiables. And also, too, if you have questions that you want us for our next episode, if you don't want to drop it in the comments, hit us up behind the scenes. I Am Vicky is my platform on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever. I Am Vicky. Give us a direct message or a messenger and let us know what your question is. We don't have to put your name with it. We're asking if it's something you want to know that you're interested in. We're open to all of those things. And Sheer Magic is open as well. So
absolutely.
Yeah, drop down and let us know what your non-negotiable. Because this conversation behind the scenes was a little bit more spicier than this one.
Yeah. Than what we're talking about right now. But
I'm trying to keep it cute.
Right. He was interviewing this woman and they were talking and stuff. And so he said, tell me what kind of man you would like. She said, I want a man that's got money. He got to have a car. He got to have a big house. I don't know the exact words, but she was saying all these things and stuff. Yeah. He was basically like, okay, change that into you. Like, you want all this from a man. Mm-hmm. What are you bringing to the table? What do you have to bring to the table? You know, it's like you can't be expecting a man to have this, and that, and you don't have anything going on, or you don't want this, you don't want that. Yeah. And a lot of people be like, I want a man to take care of me. He need to pay my bills. He needed this, and that. Well, a lot of things come with that. A lot of, like you said, there's a lot of things that come with a man doing this and doing that, taking care of you, paying your bills. You know, it's just crazy. Because then once they get that thing where they want to be in control, then it's a whole nother situation. It's like, is this really like you prayed for it, you got it. Is this really what you want? Be specific when you pray and ask God for what you want. And that's probably why I'm still single right now. Because I'm being specific.
and that's the thing. I even shared with a girlfriend years ago when she was dating. Now she's dating some guy. I told her, I said, you need to get real serious, get yourself in the mirror and have a come to Jesus meeting with yourself about what you really want. Mm-hmm. I wish I had my tablet here because I wrote down the other day what I really want.
Yeah.
Not just about in a relationship, what I really want in my
What you
life.
really want. Yeah.
What I
Official.
really, truly want. Not trying to be cute, not trying to be
Yeah.
biblical, and not, thou art this, none of that. To be real with yourself about
What
what
you
you
want.
truly want to
Mm-hmm.
see and happen in your life. I wrote that down the other day, and that's when I
Mm-hmm.
told her years ago. You have to be careful. You have to be really sincere and honest to yourself what you want. The reason why
Mm-hmm.
you're not getting what you want because you're telling yourself, "I need a man like this," but when you want a man like that, you have to
Right.
really see the type of man that you're looking for. If you're looking for a man to be able to communicate, you need to let that be known.
Mm-hmm.
Put that out there that you're looking for somebody
Mm-hmm.
to communicate and not to argue and be able to resolve an
Mm-hmm.
argument. You want somebody who can
I
resolve
can't
an
deal with all
argument.
that argument. Yeah. I hate
Right.
confrontation.
Don't just communicate, but you be able to resolve, problem solve, and things like that. So you got to
Mm-hmm.
be very serious about what you want. If you need a man, you want a man that's going to be not just connected to you, but your children. You need to put that he's a family guy, that he don't mind doing
Mm-hmm.
family outings and things like that. You need to really make it known in your right here and
Mm-hmm.
write it out and be
On
truthful
what you
about
want.
what you really want. If you want a man to bring you fresh flowers, put that down that you want somebody who's going to bring you fresh flowers. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
women, think the man just supposed to bring the flowers. How would he know if you never let
They
him know
don't
that
know.
that's what you like?
Right.
You don't just expect him to be all romantic when you have not let him know that that's the type of man that you're looking for. You're looking for romance. You're looking for
Mm-hmm.
that attention that you
Right.
want to be considered as a priority.
Right.
You
So
want to
official
be a widow.
Jamia,
Yeah,
right. She said, I've been a widow for almost 5 years. I haven't dated since 96. Yeah. Yeah, that's a long time. Online dating was trash. It is. It's
total garbage,
horrible.
hot trash,
Total trash.
on
Yes.
fire, a
This
dumpster
is me
fire.
with the tea. Laugh out loud. I see Jamia. Don't get me started on the dating in the 40s. Yes, it's a
It's
mess.
yeah.
It is crazy.
So
And it's like,
you
the
have to really get
online
real
dating.
about what you want, though. Honestly,
Yeah.
you and then here's the kicker part. And not just do that,
Mm-hmm.
but date accordingly to that.
Mm-hmm.
If you see that this person is not a considerate, he's not a family guy, a family oriented person, and he's not able to resolve
Mm-hmm.
conflict, then you need to move on. Then
Mm-hmm.
don't think he's got to learn. He's grown.
Mm-hmm.
He's grown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And like you said, just babysitting grown ass men, I can't do it. I'm like,
Yeah.
nope. I'm like, I don't have the energy for it. And like I said, I believe there's people out there. It's just like,
Me
okay,
too.
what do you find and where do you go to, like you can go to Starbucks, you can do this and stuff. Then somebody flirt or different things like that and stuff. And then later on, y'all going on a date or a couple of dates and different things like that. And then it's just like you find out they are married. You find out that they have X, Y, and Z kids. You find out that they are not living by themselves. And it's like, what do you do when you're like, okay, wait a minute, like I'm trying to do different things and stuff, but it's just like I've deleted all my online dating things. I did the Facebook dating app. I did like, okay, maybe it'll be different for Facebook dating app. Wasn't no different. It wasn't no different. It was all the same. And a lot of them get on there. And there's one guy that I was real cool with. I met him on Plenty of Fish years ago. And he was just really, really cool. And we wound up being friends and stuff like that. Let me see what Fisher Jamil said. She said, I'm raising my teenager, not a grown ass man. I know that's right. Exactly. Yeah. And it's like we have to babysit these men. And I'm like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I can't babysit you. You grown. You on Facebook acting like a thug, throwing up gang sign, blah, blah, blah. You get a scratch. You want me to leave work, come home, baby, band-aid your thing. You got a cough. Now you want me. No. Or you, when I was growing up, this is what happened. Okay, get over it. If you can't get over it, then you have to deal with it or go see a therapist. I go see a therapist. I tell people therapy works all day. I'm about to actually make a shirt and say let's normalize therapy,
Yeah.
because things happen. And
Yeah.
it's not just even with the relationship, just deaths in the
Yeah.
family, going through COVID, losing my brother, my dad,
Yeah.
different things like that, then dealing with a relationship.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want to talk to no friend. I don't want to talk to my mama, my cousin, nobody. I need to go talk to somebody that don't know who I am, that can hear me.
Yeah.
You know, and so I'm like, I don't want another relationship. We're gonna send me to therapy. I went from once a week So now I go every 3 to 4 weeks. No, I don't need to be sitting back on her couch before she get in the damn office. I'm sitting up there passed out crying. Oh my God. Because you take on their emotional things, and if people can't really deal with those things and stuff, they don't go get help for it. It's just gonna keep on going to the next, the next, to the next. And
Yeah.
I always pray and ask God, like, what do I need to do? What am I like right now? I'm in the stage of fixing me. What do I need to do to go on to the next relationship? Because I don't want to
Yeah.
take all that stuff into the next, relationship. When I meet a guy and we go out to dinner or whatever, he said, what happened in the last relationship? It just didn't work.
That's it.
Yeah. We
We
ain't about to
done.
get into details. We ain't
That's
about to
it.
go into this, and that. It just didn't work.
We're not doing a play by play of what
Yeah.
happened. It
But why
didn't
didn't
work.
it work? It just didn't.
It didn't work. It's called dating for a reason. We're
Yeah.
dating. We're out here dating. And if it didn't work, it didn't work. And we're moving
Yeah.
on to the next situation. I'm not
Not about to keep
I'm not
on.
recanting stories. I'm not going to do my testimonies and all that. Go
Yeah.
follow my YouTube channel to see what happened. I'm not going to do all that. I'm not. If you want details, go to the YouTube channel. Now on the first
Yeah.
date, first couple of dates, we're gonna keep it light. We're gonna keep
Hmm.
it light. Yeah,
Yeah. I'm like, nope, I'm good.
yeah.
So yeah, so like you said, we just going into our next journey, our next
Mhm.
step and phase in the life, and just seeing what where things are going to be, where they're going to go, and
I'm
just being
excited.
positive and trusting God with
Yeah,
what's in store for us and stuff like that.
I'm
And
excited.
somebody had told me before, they was like, well, now you just started a YouTube channel and you have your other businesses, and how are you going to include your spouse in that and stuff? I said, well, hell, he can come on and eat with me or do a chip review, or we can do some stuff, we show some. I mean, just incorporate things together. I'm not excluding him, and we're gonna have our time together. But at the same time, I'm not gonna let you stop me from doing what I'm doing. Especially if you
Yeah,
ain't motivated. Like,
yeah.
nope.
We're not.
Yeah.
But as always, this was a good conversation. I
Well,
like
thank you. I enjoyed you, and I'm glad that you joined me. Thank you,
it.
everybody in the chat. I
Yes,
appreciate y'all for joining us.
yes. Thank you.
This is episode 3, and then
Yes,
later on we'll do another episode. We're doing like a mini series because we're like, just kind of doing different things and stuff
yeah.
like that. So like she said, if y'all want to, I thought somebody had said somebody didn't want to miss nobody. If y'all have a comment or anything that y'all want to be discreet, just inbox us on Instagram. Oh, thank you for joining us, Official Jamil.
Yes. Look, share. Let someone know.
Yes,
Yeah, let them know.
absolutely. Maybe we can get her up on the panel. She may have a story tell the different, from us and stuff,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Different
definitely.
perspective is always good. Yeah.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So yeah, so all right, Vicky, what is your closing when you do on your channel, and show what's your channel name?
Oh, my channel, my YouTube, and here's the thing: I'm not like Kiba. Kiba is very open, and I love her.
Oh.
Out there. I love her. I do. She motivates me, but mine is more spirit led with me. God has me to hit record when He has something for me to share and say.
Mhm.
Because when He shows up, I have to. It's automatic obedience on my end. So
Mhm.
my YouTube channel is I am Vicky. IamVickie. Like I said, you can find me on all platforms. And if you want to just go to iamvickygoods.com, that's my link tree, and you see all my endeavors on there. But what I normally say is, oh, let's see, go be great. I think, oh yeah, go be great.
Go.
Yeah, go be great. Be blessed. Be bold. You better be bold. Be
Mhm.
empowered. Smooches.
Yes. Official Jamia. So, I do. Okay, sis. We're gonna have you on our next episode. We
Yeah,
love to hear
come
different
through.
stories from different people.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. We should next conversation. Absolutely.
Yes. So I always say like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I come on to run my mouth about whatever I want to talk about, and drop in the comments and let me know what you sipping on. And go and follow my YouTube family, y'all, because it's all about the support, support, support.
Look, I be saying that in my head. Support, support.
Yes, I love supporting people. And I'm like,
Yes,
support,
absolutely.
support, support. Go and watch, follow, and subscribe to their channel. And until next time, we will see you guys. Thanks for joining us. Share Magic is out. Deuces. Thank you, Vicky.
You welcome. No, thank you. Thank you.
Anytime.